So I'm joined by Captain Mark Jones after today's 2-0 victory over Southport. Mark, what are your initial thoughts on today's game?
I thought it was a gritty performance. Yeah, it weren't the best of games. It weren't that pretty, but I think when you're down there, that's what you need to be doing. I think second half, I think the midfield three really come on strong. We started picking up second balls. Maka, Osh, and Dan. And I think that's what won us the game, really. I think we worked hard. But I say it wasn't a pretty performance. When you're down there, that's all you need, really. And that's 6 points in 2 games. So, yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, you might describe it a bit of a smash and grab, really. Obviously, going into half-time 0-0, it was looking kind of like a 0-0 kind of game, but took our chances. Just talk us through the penalty incident. Corner comes in. What then happens for you to then win the penalty?
Um, I think it come from the corner before. I think the ref would have given a foul, but the ball hadn't been kicked. So I've just said to the ref, I said, listen, he's all over me, he's tugging me, he's been doing it all game, just can you have a look at it? And yeah, the corner's come in, I've darted to the front post and I've stopped on the brakes and he's just come and he's just took me out, really. I mean, it's clumsy on his part, albeit the ball, it weren't really coming our way. So in that sense, maybe a bit of luck went our way, but I think he might have evened it up because first half, on Dan Jarvis, it's a blatant penalty. Even their centre half said it. So I think you get what you work hard for. I think we deserved it. So.
Yeah. You battled right until you got took off towards the very end of the game. Was there a bit of like frustration because, like you said, their defence were on you the whole game. They were tugging you, they were bringing you down. Ref weren't really seeing much of it. Was it frustrating for you playing to maybe not get more of the ball, but when you did get the ball, you did the right things? How did you feel?
No, I'm used to it. I'm used to them sort of games, playing against them sort of defenders. I think that's the Conference North all over at times. It can be like that, and that's my responsibility, really. Being 34, that's my responsibility. I'm there to compete, try and win the first headers, second balls, and just give everything, really. And then it's down to the other lads to pick up the second balls and the pieces. And I think second half, that's what we've done. I think Maka picked it up brilliantly. Dan and, like I say, Osh. And I think when they've picked up the second balls, we've given it to Ben, we've given it to our danger men, and they've got and scored. But no, it doesn't bother me. That's part of the game. Gashy's been doing it all his career, and so have I, really. Not so much when we had a bit more pace back in the day, but no, that's our job now. So that's what we need to do, just to that's our role. So.
Yeah, and you do it well. And just talk us through how we now take this momentum from the past 2 wins, 2 clean sheets, 4 goals. How do we now take this momentum into quite a tough run of fixtures? We've got Tuesday, Saturday, quite tricky opponents as well.
Yeah.
How do we use it to our advantage?
I think we've just got to take each game as it comes, really. It's a long season. I don't think we just need to look ahead before the next game, really. 6 points, 2 home games. I think we needed it. If I'm honest, I think that's what we needed. And the lads have turned up, performed, worked really, really hard, and I think we deserve the 6 points. But no, we've just got to take it a game at a time and keep that togetherness within the squad. We went through a tough period. We're not out of the woods completely, but we've just got to keep that togetherness, keep working hard for each other. We've got a squad now. Players coming back from injury. Players are missing out in the squad, and that's what we need because we have been light on the ground. But no, we're looking good, and like I say, we just need to take that winning momentum into Tuesday.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Mark.
That's fine.